Welcome to part 1 of Final Fantasy Fanboy knows nothing about Magic the Gathering, but really likes the artwork. So we're going to be taking a look at 2 different cards today, both from my favorite game, Final Fantasy IX. The first one is You're Not Alone, from which I can understand costs 1 white mana to play, and it's an instant, meaning you can play it whenever you need to, much like a quick trap or quick spell card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Now this card, from what it says here on the text, target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. If you control 3 or more creatures, it gets +4/+4 until end of turn instead. Which, going with this artwork, fantastic effect. So basically what's going on here is something that's actually happening in the game, where Zidane, our leading man here, he's at a really low point and feels very little self-worth when his friends show up and they're like, hey, guess what, you're not alone in this. You've got our backs, we've got your back. You're not alone in any of this. Power of friendship. It's it's a really great moment. And right here we see Dagger here, which actually reads into the flavor text. It says, "You've always protected us, but you don't understand that we've looked out for you too." Which, man, it just drives home. And there's also some other Easter eggs in here. Or not Easter eggs, but little other things in here. We got Steiner over here, one of the most underrated characters in Final Fantasy IX. And then we have Quina Kui over here, which is actually the next card we're going to take a look at, which is Quina Kui Gourmet, which is a legendary creature. From what I understand, legendary creatures can be commanders in when you're playing Commander. Cost 1 green mana and 2 other mana as well to play Quina. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. If you pay 2 mana, you can sacrifice a frog and it puts a +1/+1 counter on Quina. You know, with enough tokens and enough mana, you could really make Quina a busted thing. And I really love that the artwork here is very representative of one of the worst mini games of an entire game, where you have to catch frogs and basically eating them. As you can see, Quina is doing that right here. There's even a gold frog, which are worth more. So it's interesting that there's not like you can pay an additional, like, instead of 2 mana, pay like 3 or 4 mana for like a gold frogging, like a +2/+2 or +3/+3 or something like that. That would have been great. Just great flavor text all around. And then, speaking of flavor text, words only have 2 things. Things you can eat and things you know can't eat. Words to live by. So what do you think? Are you going to be picking any of these cards up? Any of the Final Fantasy cards for that matter? And what is your favorite Final Fantasy game? Why is it 9? Why isn't it 9? Do let me know in the comments down below.